our next section is adding and subtracting decimals. Addition and subtraction are operations that 2 out of our 4, and what we'll be covering in this clip. We're going to specifically cover addition first. Okay. I've got 2 numbers written up on the board already to start us off. My numbers are 3.625 and 12.6. Now notice the way I said those leaves these empty. I filled those in with zeros. They were blank spots. Blank spots tend to confuse us, so we fill them in as we go through. Makes things a little easier for our brain. We can't add 5 plus blank, but we can add 5 plus 0. Okay. The key when we're adding and subtracting is to line up our decimals like I have here. They're perfectly lined up. The reason for this is after we add, we will bring that decimal straight down and plug it into our final answer. Okay. So from here, we add normally. 5 plus 0 is 5. 2 plus 0 is 2. 6 plus 6 is 12. 2 plus 3 is 5. Plus 1 is 6. 1 plus 0 is, and we bring that decimal straight down. So my answer to this one is 16.225. Right? This is addition, specifically. Let's work on subtraction next. Let me erase. Feel free to rewind the clip if you need to see that again. Some residue as I erase. Okay, we'll clean it up for the next video. Alright. So, subtraction is our second operation that we want to work on with this. Okay? If we are subtracting decimals, I forgot what kind of numbers we're working with. If we're subtracting decimals, okay? 3 point, oh, let me write that a little bit bigger so it's easier to see. Again, you want to stack these. If you run them sideways like this, rewrite them in your paper, your whiteboard, whatever you happen to be working on, okay? You can subtract sideways, but it makes things a little more difficult. Alright, so I've got 3.67 minus 2.492. Now again, you notice there's a blank spot on my top one. We don't like blank spots, so we fill it in with a 0. Okay? Now I subtract like normal. 0 minus 2. I can't say take 2 away from 0, so I have to borrow. I'll borrow from my neighbor. We'll make that a 6, and we'll make that one a 10. Okay? So 10 minus 2 is 8. Alright, 6 minus 9 is my next number. I can't subtract 9 from 6, so again I have to borrow from my neighbor. It'll make that 5, and we'll make that 16. So 16 minus 9 will give me 7. 5 minus 4 will give me 1. I bring that decimal point straight down, just like I did with the addition. And then 3 minus 1 will give me 1. So my final answer is 1.178. And I hope you can see that a little bit better on your screen than I can on this tiny viewer I am looking at. If not, I may be filming this. So our next video will have multiplication and division of decimals in it. They're a little different than adding and subtracting them. So again, when we add and subtract decimals, we line that decimal point up. And we prefer to do it vertically like this. So we rewrite anything we see that's written side to side. Okay? We line that decimal up, and then we add zeros where there are blank spots. And we add and subtract just like we normally would. Borrow if necessary for the subtraction.